5 signs you're playing the victim in problems you created. Let's be real. Anyone can start a problem, create confusion, or cause a fight. But the true test of character is not in starting the problem, but in how you handle the consequences that follow. The painful truth is that some people will cheat and then call their partner crazy for being angry. They will lie and then call their partner suspicious for not trusting them. They will disrespect and then call their partner dramatic for reacting. They will hurt and then call their partner toxic for defending themselves. It's like someone who sets a house on fire and then complains about the smoke. Or like starting a fight and then crying about the trouble that comes after. This is not just unfair, it's manipulation. Sometimes, people don't even realize they are playing the victim. They think they are just telling their side of the story. But here are 5 clear signs you are guilty of it. 1. You tell half the story. You leave out what you did that triggered the situation and only focus on how the other person reacted. You highlight their anger, but not your betrayal. 2. You twist reactions into attacks. When your partner sets boundaries, you call it control. When they defend themselves, you label it toxicity. You flip their natural response into a weapon against them. 3. You blame without owning any fault. Every problem is someone else's fault in your version. You see yourself as innocent and the other person as unreasonable, even when the conflict started with your actions. 4. You seek sympathy more than solutions. Instead of fixing what you broke, you run to others with a sad story. You want pity and validation, not accountability or change. 5. You repeat the same pattern. If every relationship or friendship you've had ends with you claiming the other person was toxic, crazy, or dramatic, maybe the common factor isn't them. It's you. At the root of this behavior lies something deeper, the refusal to take accountability. It's easier to blame someone else than to face your own mistakes. It's easier to twist the story than to admit the truth. It's easier to make yourself look innocent than to confess guilt. But here's the problem. Every sad story that hides the truth is not really a story, it's a lie. When you tell your friends how toxic your partner was, but you leave out the fact that you cheated first, you're not sharing the truth. You're manipulating sympathy. When you tell your family how dramatic your partner became, but you forget to mention your disrespect, you're painting yourself as a victim to escape the shame of responsibility. That's not strength. That's cowardice. When someone constantly plays victim in problems they created, they don't just hurt their partner. They damage trust, love, and the very foundation of the relationship. Trust slowly breaks down. Lies and half-truths take away confidence. Resentment builds up. The innocent partner feels hurt twice, first by the pain itself, and then by being made to look like the bad one. The cycle continues. Without taking responsibility, the same mistakes keep happening over and over. And over time, the relationship suffocates, not from one single betrayal, but from the constant weight of unfair blame. The truth is, every wrongdoer sees themselves as the hero of their own story. Every manipulator paints themselves as misunderstood. And every perpetrator tries to shift the blame so they can appear innocent. But life doesn't work like that. You can't abuse someone and then get angry they stopped loving you. You can't disrespect someone and then complain they set boundaries. You can't hurt someone repeatedly and then act shocked when they walk away. At some point, the mirror must be faced. The only way forward is radical accountability. Take responsibility for your actions. Stop hiding behind excuses. Own your role in the conflict. Don't rewrite the story. Accept the consequences. Growth comes from facing the pain you caused, not escaping it. Change your behavior. Apologies mean nothing without correction. It takes courage to admit, I caused this. I hurt you. I need to change. But that kind of honesty can rebuild trust and heal wounds far more than false victimhood ever could. Finally, stop playing the victim when you are the one who started the fire. Stop creating chaos and then acting innocent. Stop rewriting the narrative to make yourself look good at the expense of truth. Because here's the reality. You can't be the troublemaker and the victim. You can't start the war and then cry about the battle. You can't create the storm and then blame others for the rain. Take accountability. Own your choices. Carry your consequences. That is what maturity, integrity, and true love require. Only then will your relationship stand a chance at real healing, growth, and peace. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.